Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Cells. This is gonna be episode 19, I think, something like that. And in the last episode, or rather the last two episodes, it seems as though we've defeated the boss. So, definitely taking this when I have the option to and getting my mouse off the screen. Or rather, I should say that in the last episode that went up, we defeated the boss twice. I actually had a annoying problem where I recorded an entire episode, and the recording was going good, and everything was going great actually. But the problem was that I ran out of space on my hard drive. And because of that, and we're gonna come back for this later, probably, most likely. But because of that, I recorded most of it, like 99% of it, just fine. But the recording stopped in the graveyard, so I wasn't able to finish the episode. Well, rather, I was able to finish the run, but I was not able to upload it because, like, the last 5% of the episode was not in it, as well as I got back to the final boss with a pretty poor run actually. I was very under looted, but let me kill these dudes. What am I gonna say here? Yeah, I made it to the boss, and I ended up losing, like, at the last second. Like, literally, all I had to do was hit one tentacle. I was on the last section of it. I had to hit one tentacle once, and he would have been dead, but I died instead. So, you know, you don't always... You win some, you lose some. But, I mean, at least we've gotten 2 wins in a row, and we got 1 almost win right after that. So it seems like we're doing pretty good. As well as, oh, and I guess I should say, I was also not able to get the last blueprint we need for the whatever, the spiteful sword or whatever. So we're gonna go for it again in this episode by going to the ossuary and then to the ramparts to get I see a secret there. I'm gonna come back for it, but yeah, to get the most loot and also have a chance at getting the blueprint. So we can go over here. We're gonna hit this. I'm gonna eat a carrot. So, as you might have seen, I've decided what the next game I'm going to be playing is, and it's gonna be XCOM 2, and that might come as a little bit of a shock because you're thinking, well, that's almost exactly the opposite of this current game. That's like a AAA title, and it's like not indie in the slightest. It's not a roguelike. Oh, I just died there, but or rather, I hit there. That's unfortunate. It's like yeah, it's basically the opposite of this game, and like this is fast paced, that's turn based, yada yada yada. And so, but I mean, like, I like a lot of different games. Like, the genre is definitely not something I'm a stickler on for what makes me like a game. Like, 2 of my favorite games of all time are like vaguely similar, but not the exact same. Like, I really like Borderlands 2, and I also really like. Ooh, nice. Not gonna use that. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. I really like Borderlands 2. I also really like Skyrim, and I also really like. I used to play League of Legends a lot, and but even like way back in middle school, I really like Minecraft. So I mean, like, way back when I was in middle school, like a couple years ago, like what is it, like 6 years now, 7 years now. But like, it's been, I don't know. I sort of stopped caring about the genre of video game like a long time ago. I just play, you know, if it looks cool, it sounds cool, it probably is cool. So it doesn't really matter. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I think this is the first time I've used the Sadist sword. Does more damage against a bleeding target. And I have a way to bleed enemies. That's good. And we already have an Ivy Grenade, so we can use it against the final boss just fine. And then go down here. But oh yeah, back to XCOM 2. The main reason why I chose it because like I've been looking for a reason to play it. Well, I never played XCOM 1. I watched the playthrough of XCOM 1. It looked like a really fun game, and so I was like, well, it seems like a good opportunity to like simultaneously have a new game to play, and then also play through the game I've been wanting to play through. So XCOM 2 sort of did everything I wanted. That seems real good. Seems very, very, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna stick for bleeding synergy right now because I've done enough fire synergies over time. Like I'm. There we go. That was pretty easy. Wasn't too bad. Although I will say the enemy type we got there, being a Scorpion, wasn't so terrible. Scorpion's definitely one of the easier dudes to fight against. Shield dude and like big sword dude are definitely the two hardest. There we go. Let them bleed out. You don't have to always get right up in their face. You can play it slow sometimes. Okay. That's a faster way of getting through those. Yep. Oh, he started. So I'm not sure about the exact range of bleeding. He's like, I'm not sure if just one of my knives hit him. No, it didn't. A knife definitely did not hit him because the knives don't go through this barrier, like the floor right there. But he must have started bleeding because one of these enemies started bleeding. So that leads me to think one of two things. Either the range is long enough so that one floor to the next they can get bleeding, or the bleeding only cares about like like it only cares about side to side distance rather than height, because the enemy was like close, like side to side on the screen, but they weren't very close height wise. So I'll have to see that out, test out my hypothesis at some other point. It'll take a little time to set up an actual way I can test it, but it seems like an interesting thing. So I will say I did figure something out on the run that like the recording got cut short, the most recent one thing. I did figure out that flames, like that the one where you shoot flames out of your hands, plus damage buffer, is very good. And I know I was saying like earlier how like my run was sort of like underpowered. Oh, I could go super burning. Oh god, no. Well, if I find if I find like a flammable sword or something, I'll probably be tempted enough to just go for it. But I'd have to find something like pretty worthwhile for me to not try to bleed this run. But yeah. So I was saying how my run wasn't very powerful, but I found that discovery out. And it is true that I did figure that out. But at the same time, on the final boss, it was a little hard to use. You have to basically be right next to him. With the whip, it's sort of like auto targets and stuff. And it's like, it's just a little quality of life things. So it's definitely like, okay, let me try it. If this dude bleeds, those guys didn't start bleeding. If this guy bleeds, interesting. What? Oh, please. Yeah, they just killed those dudes. No. I definitely like survived there because I had the reduction in amulet thing. For shield. I mean, I'll take that, I guess. Force shield, what? Oh yeah, the force shield does not have levels. I was trying to get the extra super damage by blocking its attack and having him be bleeding, and it doesn't really matter now. Oh man. So they started bleeding. Oh boy. No, I hate how there's no jumping puzzles in the game, or rather the ones that are in the game are like pretty simple if you just take it slow. But those are just like tough. Which I think is like fine for the because they're a challenge room kind of thing. They're supposed to be tough, but because the rewards at them aren't very good usually, it's like every time you beat them you end up like feeling like a god, but the reward you get does not, like, it's not worth the effort. No? Oh. I feel like that can deal like a lot of damage, but not worth. I'd rather take my weapon right now. What? That guy started bleeding. Did I hit him with something? Let me just... No, I definitely did not hit him with something. He must have started bleeding because... That was weird. That zombie had the ivy grenade effect on him, but he was still sort of moving around somehow. I think it's because I ivy grenaded him mid, like him jumping at me. And because of that, I think it sort of went a little haywire with the coding or something. Nice. A lot of gold. Man, so many, like, so many criticals. These are bleeding. Oh my god, please. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go over here. Oh, get me out of here. So it's if an enemy oh, okay. I was like, for some reason, okay. So on the knife storm, I thought it was if an enemy is bleeding, nearby enemies start to bleed. The text actually reads, if an enemy dies while bleeding, nearby enemies will begin to bleed too. Okay. That makes more sense to me. Alright. Okay, so that's why they can go so far, because it's only when they die. That makes more sense. There's the ramparts. That's where we're going to be going. I'm gonna go over here and just clear out this last big room. I probably should have cleared out earlier. There's probably just one enemy over here. Yeah. And a secret. Yep. Let's go up here. Yep, it's gonna go down here to the right, and then over to the left, and then a couple different places. Oh well, I mean that's good. So we've got almost full bleed stuff, and I am familiar with the fact that bleed is directly dependent on strength. So we'll probably be going for more strength upgrades this one than skill upgrades like in the past. Because I heard that bleed with the highest strength amount is like insane. Like just the amount of damage that you deal is crazy. Like right here, I'm gonna go for strength. Oh, this is very solid. This is going very, very well. Yeah, okay. Yep, let's go up here. Yeah, well, you can just walk over here. And we can go down, down, to the right. I don't think, oh, that's, of course, yes. Have we found the big shop on this floor? We even found the item room, I forgot. Yeah, we found the item room. We did find the big shop. That is almost all the floor. Just one little piece over here. Presumably small. Yeah, that's probably to the prison depths. Now that I think about it, yeah. I'm gonna take one last look in the large shop. Actually, I'm gonna take a last look in all the shops. Because I've completely forgotten so yeah, so if I wanted to go fire, I could do that. And the fire. I know what you're saying, like a lot of the items on this floor that have fire synergies are like, each of them have like a plus 175% damage on fire targets. And you're probably thinking at home like, man, that's really, really, really good. Why is he passing that up? And I'm like, because I want to try something new. I want to try bleed. That's a cursed sword. Damage on bleeding target. No, not worth. Okay, so that is that, and we're gonna go to the ramparts. Yep, I'm gonna invest 56 cells in something. We're gonna finish off the death orb for sure. Yep, death orb. No, it has that many. What else should we get? What else do I really, really like? Okay, twin daggers time. Yeah, for sure. Twin daggers. Really like the twin daggers. I'll probably go like flame, whatever the thing is called next. The slow attacking fire weapon. The burning torch or whatever it's called. I don't think that's what it's called, but whatever it is. Alright. Let me just check for 1 second here. And recording's still working fine. Should have checked that when it was loading, so it didn't stop me, but you know, can't remember to do everything all the time. And okay, let's go over here. Let's go down. Oh, please. That was a lot of health back. Oh, why? Why can't I have strength, or at least health? Why does it have to give me skills? Oh my god. That was a lot of them, and none of them, not a single one of them, gave me a blueprint. I swear sometimes. But that was really good because they all because as soon as some of them died from bleeding, they all died to bleeding. That was really, really good. No. Let's go up. Let me get my mouse off the screen first. Let's go up here. Okay, yeah. Oh, hook? No. Alright, so I have to test this out. Because I'm almost positive that if an enemy dies while bleeding on the knife storm, if I kill them like with that kind of bleeding, like just from my throwing knives, it's not gonna bleed other people around them. So I'm gonna check this out. You see, yeah, they didn't start bleeding. But if I get this person bloody, you know what the effect does. I don't have to go over it. It's a very interesting layout. I don't think I've seen something quite the same as that. So it seems like they stack up one bleed whenever I kill them. All the enemies around them get one stack of bleed. Well, not this guy, but he was too far away. So if you have 10 of enemies dying around each other, like with all those red bats, since they're each giving each other one stack of bleed, if you have like 10 of them die, they all get 10 stacks of bleed. So it's just kind of ridiculous. When you have like 50 enemies on the rim. Okay, yeah, let's go over. Man, I wish I could just get the blueprint so I could start going through the prison or whatever. I don't know, I always forget the name of the prison level. Black prisoner, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Ivy grenade, +1 health. Extra damage from burning target. I mean, it deals less damage, but it's +1 health. Definitely not the spear. I'll take it because 1 health is good. It's real good. And also, it's definitely a lot more of a utility item than a damage item, so it doesn't really matter how much damage I'm dealing. Even if it does have the +30 damage, 30% damage on leading targets. As well as dealing more base damage, I think the better health on this one is just better. Yay! So these things spawned really close together. That's weird. Also, I think this might be the smallest, like the shortest chain I've seen spawn in this game. Alright, let me go up. Yep. So I'm gonna get 1 health here. Or rather, I'm actually gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the end of the floor. Since I'm not in any danger of actually dying, I'm gonna wait to the end of the floor and see if I get any more upgrades. And if I do not, I'll get health. Or rather, if I don't get health, I will put that one in. You guys know what I mean. I'll choose. Gotta remember to throw knives more. See, that was a perfect example of why, if I kill an enemy, this is going to the Black Bridge. Yep. If I kill an enemy with throwing knives, it doesn't cause other enemies to bleed. That was a perfect example of it. Okay. Let's go over here. Wait, did I clear other enemies on the top that I missed? Yep. Man, we're really clean at shop here. Oh, we're gonna wreck this dude. No. Okay. It's good to figure out. Both of those items are bad. Let's go up here. Probably should be close to the edge of the level. And I probably missed a bunch of secrets on the floor. Yeah, and then this is in fact the edge. Now it is time we go and get that scroll of power, and we decide, or upgrade, which is going to be health. Yep, let's get some health. I think level 4 skills is good enough for the rest of the game. So we'll put as many into strength and health as possible, so skills should be good. Although it would be nice to get a better knife storm. No! Oh no. I ran into the problem where I was holding down and A at the same time, so I put one into infantry bow. That's very unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Well, that's just gonna bug me forever. I'm probably gonna upgrade infantry bow next then, so it doesn't bother me as much. But we're close to upgrading twin daggers to the next level, which is good, because I like using those whenever I see them. But I will say, I'll take theme weapons, like, or rather, an elemental weapon that I have a current theme with, if I can. Okay. Man, I'm just chunking them. Yeah, I'm just dealing so much damage to him. This is crazy. Yeah, he's dying real quick. Man, that is a lot of damage. That's crazy. Yeah. So just cruising along, having a good time. We're making actually pretty good time. We have 24 minutes by this point. I think that's a little on the faster side. I can't quite remember. Or rather, I haven't really checked, and I've definitely not checked how long it's taken me to beat the mid boss. But if it takes me about like an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 20 minutes to beat the final boss, this is probably a good time. I don't really know. No. Oh, yep. Well, I mean, burn damage. It's real good. Or rather, bleed damage. Ooh, possibly better Ivy grenade, definitely worth a... Nope. Definitely not worth. The +1 health is pretty good on wide currently. Is there a... No, I thought there was a secret room on that square I went to for a second. Let's go. Possibly better Knife Storm, or almost certainly better Knife Storm. Extra damage on burning target. How much? Well, that's a lot more bleed, and enemies hit explode upon death. Yeah, I'll take that. Recharge, same recharge time, obviously. Yeah, I'll take it. It's more damage. I mean, it's sad that enemies around me like don't bleed as well, but you know what you're gonna do. Gonna make some trade-offs. Alright, definitely +1 strength. How much damage does mine deal? So mine's 1200 and 2400, and then this is 800, and then... Why does my Sata sword deal extra? They probably just don't expect you to bleed that many enemies. I don't know. But mine's better, so... And also, I don't have to be constantly rolling, which can be not necessarily annoying, but like it's hard to remember to roll all the time with the. I see the secret there. Don't worry. Just wanted to kill the enemies first. Very solid. Solid. I can just definitely kill one of those without having to get near it. That's good to know. Go for healthfulness. I know I should wait longer to choose, but I care less at this point. After I realize that I'm just kind of just destroying enemies. Just easier to not really care at this point. Just a normal grenade, definitely not worth it. Oh man, so much damage. One gold. What's nice is that even without me bleeding my enemies, I still deal a fair amount of damage. See, like that was pretty good. And you just bam, wham, bam. Yeah. Ice grenade, don't need it. Let me see what's in here. Oh. Alright, of course they're giving me only skill upgrades. It's poor luck. No, that's definitely not good enough. The ice bow is bad. Bad item. Okay, this is definitely down all the way to the graveyard, yep. Let me go back up here, clear the rest of the floor. Yep, let's go out here. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Man, I'm gonna heal up here actually. This run's already stronger than my previous run. Oh, I rolled the wrong way there. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Item room. Hopefully something good in it. Ooh, this could be 30 extra damage, shots pierce target. Fires an area in front of you for extra damage. Wait, let me check this. So it's every other one. So it's like everyone has like 150 damage added to it. Oh wait. I'm gonna take this. I know I'm losing strength, so that's yeah, I'll take this. But I'm sure I'll find more strength in the future to make up for it. Oh, please. And with the 30% damage reduction, I can afford... Oh, why? Why? This is very unfortunate. I think that's like the 4th skills only we've got in this game or something crazy like that. Oh, whatever. I mean, I'll take it. I'll never be sad to get an upgrade. It's just unfortunate that we haven't gotten different upgrades than the ones we've gotten. Okay, yeah. That's on the lower section. Here we go. Yep, let's go up here and bam, 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 bam. Let's go in here. Man, they die real quick. Not worth my time. Oh, not worth my money, rather. Well, I guess time is money. Ha ha ha. Yep, they die real quick. Man, things are going well. Just wrecking fools, going around, not caring about anything. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, please. Yep. I think we're almost cleared with everything, unless we are. Oh, there's definitely this. I missed this earlier. Let's do that now. Oh my god, why? And let's go over here. Just want to make sure I've gone in right. This might have been where the biters were. Yeah, this was where the biters were. And then let's go over here to the right. Let's go towards the end of the level. Oh man. 3,100. Yep. clearing enemies. It's nobody's business. Yep, we're just getting a shit ton of gold here. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. And that is the end of the level. Oh, I see the secret there. That's near the entrance. I see that. Death orb. I want to be able to defeat the final boss without having to use Death orb. Because I think I can. Because I think the Status Sword is just also really good. I think I can do it. And I'm going to learn to get a more aggressive playstyle and not rely on my skills so heavily. Because if I can do that, that means I've gotten a bit better mechanically at the game rather than just being carried more and more often. So because of that, I'm going to not take the Death Orb as a strategic move to keep myself having to play a certain playstyle. That is not necessarily most beneficial for me right now, but it'll increase my skills mechanically at the game. Is this the... is it? Yeah, this is it. So, still looking for strength upgrades, not skill upgrades, but you know what you're gonna do. Cordon still going fine, still going strong. And then we'll put some into here, because I'm getting, yeah, and then here. Actually, this is gonna take a second, but I just wanna triple check. Okay, yeah, I'll have plenty of room to store. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to triple check the fact that I wasn't keeping too many recordings going, or rather, too many recordings in my recordings folder, because I didn't want my hard drive to get full and then also have to scrap this episode. That would be very unfortunate. I mean, I would still have time to record another one, and I would, but it'd still be sad. Oh wow, you came out of nowhere. I need more strength. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah. I saw this door close and I was like, wait, didn't I just go in there? And I had in fact. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Item room time. What are we gonna get in here? Force shield. Not good enough. And oh shit. Oh. I just wanted to see something. We're good. We did take the I was just looking to see if our throwing knives had strength +1 or not. I couldn't quite remember which one we took. And we took the one without strength. Heal up here so I don't die. Yep. Okay. Jumping, please. Okay. Oh god, why? He kicked me directly into that spike pit. That was very good on his part. Health upgrade. I'll take it, you know. Let's go over. Let's go down here and kill this dude. Yep. It's nice how those enemies are big enough to take like 3 of my knife storm bullets. Let me heal up here again. So I've been playing a little recklessly. Yeah, let's get the key. Let's get our free item. Or free item or upgrade. Technically, it could be either. But we got an item at a time. Let's go back to the start. Let's exit. Let's go on. We're making like pretty good time here. We're having full cleared everything. I still think we're making like pretty good time. I'm gonna wait for these guys to line up the other way. Yep, I just... No, please, let me... Yeah, there we go. No time to go in here. See what's in here. Should be a shop, I think, or I have no idea actually. Cursed item room. Not having any of that. Definitely not having a single bit of that. Should be the, yeah. It's only blocking the door. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just teleport back to the... yeah, that'll be faster. Yep. Just pushing towards the end. Okay. Oh, please. Oh, please. Make sure I just don't die here. Alright. Didn't expect 2 invisible dudes to be there. Death Orb. Man, that's so tempting. Man. I think no, because I have no way of easily poisoning them if I do. Because yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna stick with my principle. I'm not gonna take it. However tempting it may be, is not what I'm gonna do. Oh shit! Just remember, I shouldn't be doing that in this area. Cause you got a lot of. Nice, nice. What? That's very unfortunate. I just had a lot of damage dealt to me. Well, how long was that episode? That was 51 minutes. Yeah, that'll be it for this episode. If you liked what you saw, I very much recommend giving a thumbs up to this video and or subscribing to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, you know what to do. You can always check out the other series I've just started up recently, XCOM 2 playthrough. I went through the first couple missions in that episode, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.